This is a countertop training class for iCoat. We're going to teach you how to go over Formica, over granite, over Corian, or over Medex on new construction. We're going to show you prep. We're going to show you how to fabricate a new countertop if necessary, how to do undermount sinks. We're going to show you how to install the iCoat countertop concrete product. We're going to show you how to color it to replicate slate, granite, concrete, or any other type of effect that you might want to create. We're also going to show you how to install our epoxy system as a top coat. And then we're going to show you how to hone it so it looks very natural. You're going to leave here with finished samples that you can take and show your customers so that they can see and touch and feel what the countertops actually look like. We're also going to teach you how to sell the system and its advantages and its competitive features. This is the Countertop Training Manual. If you've got any questions, you can refer back to it at any time. We're going to teach right straight through the book, and we're going to cover every single section of it. But again, if you need a refresher, everything's in this manual. To be successful at a countertop, there's a couple of things you need to take in as key factors. First off, you're going to be inside somebody's house for 2 to 3 days, so you'll want to make sure that you have as much or as little impact on their everyday living as you possibly can. And that includes proper prep. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. There's a couple of things you want to do to prevent it, but before you get started, you need to make sure a couple of things. You have an acceptable substrate. You want to check for water damage. You can't go over every substrate if it's damaged. You also want to check for sufficient support. If it's not supported properly, your job's only going to be as good as that. So you want to make sure a couple of those things. Also, you want to build realistic expectations. Your skill level, you should be able to, if you're selling this look here, you should be able to do that regularly and on a large project. Just stay within whatever your skill set is at any given time. And as you expand that, you'll be able to start selling more and more things. We're going to show you 3 very different looks. We're going to show you all the different techniques that go with those 3 looks, and from there you can expand into many, many different things that are more intricate. When you start a project, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out the appliances. Make sure you get those plugged back in, because that's just one of the things that could go wrong if you ruin a lot of somebody's refrigerator, the meat, the things like that. So I'm going to make sure you do that. But before you even get started doing that, estimating, you want to make sure that you're competitive. Check and see what people are getting in your area. Don't pay attention to square footage prices. Make sure that you get what an actual project's going to cost and bid your project that way. Granite guys are going to charge you extra for undermount sinks. They're going to charge you extra for sink cutouts, faucet cutouts, edges, backsplashes, everything else. So really get an estimate to be competitive with. Make sure that you understand that you're not getting granite for $39 a square foot. It's actually more like 90 or 100 by the time you get done with all the extra charges. So when you're out estimating a job, you want to make sure that you have everything wrapped up together and that you're able to be competitive.